Hello, Pegasus. How are you, Pegasus? Hope you're doing good. You're doing good? Awesome. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Just relaxing after a long day. Thought maybe I can go live for a little bit. Hello, Sharon. You're just heading out to go to McDonald's, Pegasus? Enjoy your dinner at McDonald's. What are you going to get at McDonald's? Do you know, Pegasus? I had steak and squash for my supper tonight. How are you, Sharon? Yeah, I'm back. You took a shower? Yeah, I thought maybe I can go live for a little bit, so here I am. Nobody else was live, so why not go live for a little bit? If anybody wants on the panel, let me know and I'll post the link. Hello, Phil Pines. Hello, the Deuterino. Hello, B-Say. Hello, Bud Files. Hello, Coffee Man. My mom had to talk to me, so that's why I was muted for a while. Sorry. No, I wasn't pooping the Deuterino. I was talking to my mom. She needed to talk to me about some stuff. It's all good. If anybody wants to join me on the panel, they can. Just ask for the link, and I will post the link if anybody wants to come up. No, she's not the Deuterino. She just needed to talk to me about stuff that's going to be happening tomorrow. She's okay. She just had to talk to me about some stuff that we need to do tomorrow, so it's going to be a busy Friday. I had leftovers from the other night. The Deuterino, I had a steak, and I had some squash left over, so I had that. No, she's not a lesbian. My mom is single. She likes guys. She's not trans. My mom is not trans. She's all female. How are you, New River? How are you, the Deuterino? You're having Italian beef sandwiches again tonight? Sound yummy. Enjoy. A couple times a week you have that. That's not bad. Yeah, happy Thursday to everyone. Thursday night, almost 8 o'clock for me. Hello, 71 Cowboys. Chili beans and cornbread for you, for me, and homemade chocolate chip cookies. Oh, yum. That sounds amazing, 71 Cowboys. I had steak and squash. I'm going to make cornbread tomorrow with ham and bean soup. Yum. I love ham. Another chatter wants me to make cornbread and a red velvet cake. Should I do it or should I not do it? Should I make cornbread and red velvet cake? I don't want to do it, but he's insisting that he wants to see me make both of those. I just had regular squash that you see at the produce section in the grocery store. Make it blue velvet cake. He's wanting a red velvet cake. And he wants me to make that and cornbread. And I'm like, I don't need those two things. Seriously, I don't need those two things. And I wasn't planning on making those two things either, 71. But he's insisting that I should make those two things for him so he could see it. I don't much care for cornbread because it's too crumbly, in my opinion. Your cornbread might not be crumbly, 71. Your cornbread might be non-crumbly. But anywho, I love acorn squash with maple syrup and butter only during the fall time, though. Maybe that's why you're supposed to put a bunch of butter on it or mix it with beans. Beans and cornbread. I like spaghetti squash. I've had butternut squash, but I just had regular squash. Yes, non-crumbly. That's amazing that you can make non-crumbly cornbread, 71. How do you do it? Tell me your secrets. Tell me your secrets how you make non-crumbly cornbread. Hello, Pegasus. Pegasus likes eggplant. Are you eating eggplant parmesan, Pegasus, for supper tonight? Butternut good also with butter. Yeah. You gotta put an egg in or two when you make cornbread, the way it sticks together. Yeah, you do. Put some gluten in it. It already has gluten in it. New River. I've done the corn one, the sweet corn and the cream style corn mixed together. I've done that a couple of times already. But my mom doesn't like it when I put corn in cornbread. She doesn't like it. So, but I do. 2.0. No, actually, corn doesn't vary. Well, if I'm gonna make cornbread, I'm just gonna do regular cornbread. So, if I make chili, I'll do cornbread and chili. But I don't plan on making chili anytime soon. Because this is late winter now, so. Alright, New River, I gotta know something. How far are you from Tucson, Arizona? Because you live in Arizona. How far are you from Tucson, Arizona? Because I need to know something for real. I want to know something, and I need an honest answer. How far are you from Tucson, Arizona? Pegasus, how far are you from Tucson, Arizona? Because you two live in Arizona. How many miles are you from Tucson? Because there's something off about the Nancy Guthrie. I believe Nancy Guthrie is still alive. because I believe the kidnapper is in or near the Tuscan area, and he's obviously got to go grocery shopping to one of the stores to get food, right? I want to know how many grocery stores does Tuscan have, and how many pharmacy places does it have too? You're about 100 miles or more from Tuscan, so you're probably the north area. Not Tuscan, Italy. Tuscan, Arizona. This is Arizona, the state of Arizona, where Nancy Guthrie lives. She's been missing for 26 days. Because obviously, I'm wondering if I feel like she's alive. I have a gut instinct that she's still alive. And if she is still alive, how is she getting by every day? Is the kidnapper getting groceries and getting her medicine to make her still be alive? What's your perspective on this? I know the Didorino. It's a lot of people are so sick of it too, but this is day 26 and she's been missing. I doubt that. I feel like she's still alive. Well, she has a daughter that's a celebrity, but in real life she's not a celebrity. But her daughter Savannah is a celebrity. I don't think she's dead. Well, that's true, near River. Yeah, the last ransom note, 71, it mentioned the word them. That TMZ got, it mentioned the word them. So there's got to be more people involved in this, because whoever's sending the ransom notes has been told to hush and not say much more than what they've already said. Do you think this is just odd, out of the blue, because people go missing every day? Yeah, I know the Deuterino. It was mentioned earlier this week. Somebody knows something and they don't want to come forward. I believe she's still alive, because a lot of people still think she's alive, and a lot of people still think she's dead already. We just need to know the truth. I don't know what's wrong with the FBI. Sometimes I don't get it too, 71. They know already. So you're 100 miles away from Tuscan, Arizona, New River. So you gotta be north of the state, north of Phoenix. Yeah, most people are never found. Yeah, today makes 2 years for the Sebastian Rogers. He's been missing for 2 years straight, 24 months today. Today makes 2 years since he's been missing. He should be 17 years old because he was missing at 15. The Deuterino. I don't think he has an island. I don't think that the guy had an island. But anywho, too soon, so it's like that. Yeah. Yeah, but how would she get in? I mean, the passport. She needs a passport to get in to another country. You have to have another passport. You have to have a passport. That's the only way to get in. Did she leave the passport at home? Because I'm thinking the kidnapper told her, in my point of view, and this is my opinion, I could be wrong, but I believe when, on the night of February 1st, when she was being kidnapped against her will, I believe that the kidnapper told her to write down her medications, the name of her medications, and I believe that's what she did, because obviously she has to still take her medication every day, right? You take medication every day. So obviously she had to write them down, and then they would go to wherever, and she's probably tied up in a chair while he's out and about getting groceries and refilling medicines. Because normally you refill your medicine every 30 days, right? You refill your medicine for 30 days, right? Because some medicines does 30 days, some medicines do 60 or 90. So obviously she's getting out of her medication, so obviously you have to refill it. I don't think she's betting on FanDuel, Deuterino. I don't think her daughter or the family did this because Nancy was with her dog. Nancy was with her family on Saturday night having dinner with them, and then she comes home before 10 p.m. to go to bed. She goes to bed, and then in the middle of the night, she's woken up by a stranger that kidnaps her. And then several hours later, she was supposed to go to a friend's house to do a virtual learning thing for church, and she never showed up. So obviously, and that's when the friend from the church called the police and told the family that, hey, your mom didn't show up for church. And that's when the family called the police around close to 1 p.m. Mountain Time, Arizona time. I doubt that. I don't think Savannah bets on football games, although she watches football, but she doesn't bet on them, I don't think. The Tutorino. See ya, 71. Good to see you. Well, this is day 26 of her being missing. In my opinion, I think she's still alive. I don't know what y'all think, but y'all might think something different. Savannah put a cartwheel hit on her mom. I doubt that. I totally doubt that. It's Tucson, Arizona. No, I don't know why I'm saying Tuscan. Tucson, Arizona. Because her mom secretly voted for Trump. Well, I just hope they find her. Because after all this is over, I know the family's going to take a long time for the family to heal and process what's been going on. This is like torture to them. To do her, beer and chicken wings. Lord. The family is not going to jail. They had nothing to do with this. She was supposed to go to a friend's house for church and she never did show up. Family's not in on it. They've been cleared by the police. Trust me. They've been cleared. You've just been seeing false information. Whatever story you've been seeing on Facebook or wherever, it's not true. Family's not on anything. Money makes people do evil things. Hello, North Carolina State Police. I don't know who you are, but hello. I'm from Tennessee, and we do have a lot of people that are homeless here in Tennessee. Yeah, I know you live in Arizona, but you're 100 miles away from Tucson. I don't watch the news much, but I hear about the news. The Deuterino. You're closer than me. I'm in Tennessee. I'm over in the East Coast area. Inside job. Bait and switch. North Carolina State. How did you find my channel? Did somebody tell you about my channel, or did you see me in another stream? I doubt that. New River Troll. How did you find my stream, North Carolina State Police? I want to know. You've seen me in many places. Jerky thing is messed up. But the general public don't pay any attention of it. You probably saw me in Vegas, chat. I'm thinking that's where you saw me, North Carolina State. You're probably somebody that has a lot of counts. And I'm thinking you're Billy Hayden. Billy Hayden needs to go away. If you are Billy Hayden, North Carolina State Police, I am about to boot your ass. If you don't get out of my stream, Billy Hayden, whoever the fuck you are. This is a no Billy Hayden zone. Or Sebastian in Canada.